Okay, so I've had a rough couple of days, so I do apologize for the lack of posting. Yes, a lot of personal stuff at home. But if there's one thing that can cheer me up, it's Kaiju No.8, guys. Kaiju No.8. This is an anime adaptation I've been looking forward to ever since the manga actually started, all the way back in 2020, in like July, all the way when I started getting into around chapter 7. It's literally been my thing for like 4 years now. I've been wanting an anime adaptation. You guys can tell I've made so many videos about this. You follow me on TikTok, you know Kaiju No.8 is my thing. I even have a bunch of Kaiju No.8 tattoos, and I do Kaiju No.8 cosplay. But I gotta say, the first episode was pretty cool, and I really like the fact that this show is live streaming. Well, live, like it drops the same day. Japan, USA, UK, Australia, literally everywhere all at once, so you can watch it. And it feels pretty cool because not too many shows do this kind of thing where you can like simultaneously watch it and everyone around the globe can actually talk about it. It's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of when the Dragon Ball superhero movie dropped worldwide at the same time, so everyone was watching it all at once. Essentially no spoilers because everyone was watching it. Everyone could easily go watch it with Kaiju No.8. It felt really cool. It felt something nice, and the fact that kaijus are a pretty big part of like Japanese culture, Japanese pop culture, is pretty fascinating, which has something to do with the popularity of this series, because even before the anime, Kaiju No.8 was already getting like pretty up there. I don't believe as high as Jujutsu Kaisen or as high as One Piece, but it was pretty up there with like manga sales and like popularity wise, because come on, as kaijus, giant monsters, people love this stuff. And with the release of Godzilla X Kong New Empire, also check out my review on that on my other channel. So yeah, Americans here love big monsters battling each other. Even the Japanese, they love big monsters. Everywhere in the world they love monsters. Like if you guys grew up watching Power Rangers, you know there would be giant kaiju battles, almost any of that. Even here in American comic books, we have like a crossover between the Justice League and Godzilla. You have literally Superman versus Godzilla. Like kaiju hype is literally everywhere these days. People absolutely love it. Okay, where was I? Okay, yeah, as far as the adaptation goes, like episode 1, I really genuinely liked it, and watching it live was pretty cool because you got like these cool interruptions. Honestly, the episode is a perfect adaptation of the first chapter with some extra anime scenes only, and the comedy is actually genuinely good. Like it feels really funny, really like flows pretty smoothly. I can't remember off the top of my head how many animes I've watched that make me feel like pretty comfortable while I'm pretty excited to watch the adaptation, because sometimes adaptations, they're not really well, or sometimes they change things up. But with Kaiju No.8, it feels like they're adapting the chapters and then adding more stuff to make it even better. I just really love Kaiju No.8, especially like how this entire episode is essentially covering the first chapter with some extra scenes on it. It's pretty cool, especially Kafka's transformation into Kaiju No.8, where they add like this weird aura that wasn't actually ever even in the manga. But as far as him and Reno running away, fighting the Yoku, that was pretty cool. Like the running scene was really nice. As far as animation goes, honestly, it was really top notch. I liked how they focused 3D animation mostly on the monsters itself. It didn't really focus on the characters or the helicopters or the big battles. It really flowed pretty smoothly. I gotta hand it to him. Using American music for Kaiju No.8 was pretty interesting choice. I don't think too many animes even do that, but I just liked the first episode. It was really good to me. It was a pretty solid adaptation, so I gotta give that like a 8.5 out of 10. I honestly thought they were gonna cover 2 chapters, but I get why, because this is a like 12-13 episode series. So as if they're gonna continue going down the route they're going, it's probably gonna end around volume 4, more or less volume 4 or 5, one of those two. But I'm pretty excited to see where this is actually going to be going. But yeah, it's just, I just want to give my quick thoughts on Kaiju No.8. So far, it's honestly looking out to be like potentially one of the greatest or one of the best animes of this season, because it just looks spectacular, man. Like I'm a bit biased, but if you haven't seen Kaiju No.8, honestly, go watch it. First episode, pretty solid adaptation of the first chapter, especially some of the comedic moments. Pretty cool. Reno introduction, I really liked it. I really liked his character and his voice actor. Gotta give him props. Also, before I end the video, I do want to say I did rewatch this in the dub, the English dub, which isn't actually too bad. My only complaint is Kafka's voice sounds too much like a teenager rather than an old man. Reno's voice not too bad, not too shabby. But yeah, I really love how they implemented the flashbacks within this series, like how it flowed pretty naturally. Animation looks pretty good, art style looks phenomenal, production IG does not disappoint. They made Psychopath, so how can they disappoint? But yeah, I'm getting off track. That's just my thoughts on the episode. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Anyways, I'll catch you guys on next week's episode. Yeah.